MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Division rivals do battle. Next. Blake Snell starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Previous history with Blake Snell. He has a 3-for-12 line. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, LeMahieu is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Renfroe is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
He'll step in here at 275. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the stretch. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
3-2, full count. Payoff pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a new inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ball 2.
2-0.
3 and go now. Now the pitch. He loses him on ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting in, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. In time. So digging in now, Jimmy Kerrigan. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bauer's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Now that's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Kerrigan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now, Austin Meadows as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Brandon Lau looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Count even now at 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The count now at 2-2. Bauer sets his sights. Here's his offering. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. A dozen home runs and 44 RBIs. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to him now.
No strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Aramis Garcia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. To Voigt in time for the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ball 1.
1-0.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, another foul ball. he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Rays held in check here, but they hang on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gleyber Torres will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that run through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking at.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. McKay, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. LeMahieu over at second. Stanton on at first with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. As a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Kerrigan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The right fielder.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. That fastball taken for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jimmy Kerrigan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Kerrigan.
Down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it. And that's the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Willie Adames.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down 5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Gleyber Torres. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the designated
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. A ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Adames brings it in, and that's the second out. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball.
11, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brendan Lau is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And he misses ball 4. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. And their runners at the corners now.
Michael Chavis.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Aramis Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1. Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Jimmy Kerrigan. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ball 2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to count.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Boyd. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here it comes.
Ball. 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Gary Sanchez would be next. 3-2.
Full count.
Base hit into right center. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So the batting order.
And leading up for the Rays, the shortstop, Willie.
Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 0,
First offering on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ji-Man Choi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1.
Full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Hot shot to third. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63. Diego.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batter, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Down, call.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Line drive to left. Renfro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-1 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner will score from second. And he's safe.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Brad Peacock enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 5. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. The 0-1 delivery. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Hey. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And it's fouled away. Here's the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the
bat, number 8.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tommy Canely enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1. Aramis Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the catcher.
So here's Mike Zunino as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch.
Strike 2. Count is full.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A ball and 2 strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Pinch running at first for the Yankees. Number 14, Tyler.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The tag, and he... Tyler Wade will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Striding into the box, Jimmy Kerrigan. He struck out.
Tyler Wade. Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Willie Adames is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Chapman has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Grounded to third. 1 there. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Ottavino gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.